Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardal and this is Quest for Glory 2. And we are having to adjust the sound every time we save and restart, which is not fun. I feel like I made a mistake because just by coming here waste a little bit of time, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Let's go back to the plaza. That's the closest one.
Send time for the poor, Effendi? Send time for the poor?
Hello?
My name, Effendi, is Shihad, which means beggar.
They named you after begging?
I live on the generosity of all men and remind them of what it is to be poor.
Sure, you can have a send time.
Thank you, Effendi. You shame me with your kindness.
Well, that doesn't feel right, does it? Because we have lots of send times, and he doesn't have any. And, wow, it actually caused our honor to go up, which makes me feel bad, too. We've got like 64 send time, so he could have all of them. Unfortunately, I can't say give 64 send time, or I would. Whoops, what the heck did I just do? Give send time. I was trying to do this. Not sure how that happened. 43. Man, this is gonna take a while. You know what? Let's give him some dinar. We've got plenty of dinar.
What a wonder! Is it a dream? Oh, Effendi, there is no end to your goodness.
We've got like 214 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's, you know, now we're down to 200 dinar. That's a much more round number. And our honor went up to 58. So that's nice. We like having lots of honor. So, a bunch of different people have told us to go try to find Aziza. So we're gonna try to do that. And she's supposed to be on Shamali Tariq, which means North Street. And
for one of the baskets I have spent many months of making just for you.
No, thank you. I don't want a basket right now. I'm not sure what I would do with it. So let's go up to Shamali Tariq. That is, well, it didn't come up, but that's another street. So we don't want that. What the hell? What was that? To the right, read small... The strange noise seems to be coming closer. I turned those off! Did those reset too? That's so weird. That's not supposed to happen. I wonder if it's something wrong with the GOG game that's not saving my settings. I don't like that. I'm unhappy. I don't like having to reset the volume and the silly clowns every time I continue my game. That is new. That's a I don't know, a GOG game thing or something, a DOSBox thing. Okay. The door seems to be watching you. It's like Zara all over again. Who is it that seeks to enter? Well, my name is Aaron. Who is it that sent you here? Keep on laughing, said to go, but I don't know how much she likes him because he kept talking bad about her. So let's, but Rakeesh. Well, let's try Rakeesh. That was the Liontar. How did the leg of Rakeesh get injured? I don't know. I do not see strangers who come unbidden. Well, that didn't go well. How am I supposed to know about his leg? Let's try again. My name is Aaron. Fine, keep on laughing. What is the element most appropriate to the owner of the magic shop? Well, air. The whole place looks like a... My first is the first. My second, the last. Next comes myself, then back to the end and beginning again. Who am I? Aziza. The first letter of the alphabet. The second is the last letter of the alphabet. Next come myself, which is I. Then back to the end and beginning again. Now, all that presupposes that they're speaking with an English alphabet. You may enter freely into my home, Aaron. Wow. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. The air is humid, and the decor is sea green. Aziza keeps a tidy house and an indoor pond. Aziza's beauty in no way masks her intensity, purposefulness, and the aura of power around her. It is good in her presence to be on your best behavior. Shall we share tea? Yes. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? Okay. Can I look at curtains? Nope. The door at the far end of the room looks like it would lead to an inner chamber. There are all sorts of odds and ends on the shelf. You see a leftover hero sandwich. It has to be the biggest bunch of carp you've ever seen. The tapestry is old and very green. The pattern appears to be abstract, but it resembles waves in the ocean. You see a gratuitous goblet, some moisturizing shampoo, deluxe donut dunker. These aren't really, to me, funny. Through the mildew, you are able to recognize some of the book's titles. For instance, Aziza owns The Tides of Marsh, The Poseidon Adventure, Clam of the Baskervilles, Volume 1 of the Tide Life Self-Kelp series, 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yes. Let's ask about magic. Start with the obvious one. The magic I work with most is water magic, that of knowledge and true seeing. As water can reflect, I too can reflect spells back upon the caster. There is much magic in this land, some of a very dark nature. Let's talk about Shapir. This city was built around the magic fountain, which flows freely. It is protected by the mountains and the desert, and has known only peace and prosperity until now. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid is a most wise ruler. He often consults me for information about things. He has a good deal of understanding about people, and he knows how best to use them. He is doing everything in his power to prevent the ill omens from coming to pass. There have been many dark predictions concerning this land lately. You should consult with the astrologer. Really? He seemed... The astrologer is fond of making predictions of things to come. Some of the things of which he speaks actually come to pass. Can we talk about Razir? Razir was like a twin to Shapir until a year ago this month. The Emir Aurus was overthrown and disappeared. His brother now sits upon the throne. There is a darkness over the city through which I cannot see with all my magic. Okay, Hey, let's ask about Rakeesh, since you didn't think I knew enough about him. He is a most worthy and honorable paladin. A paladin is one who lives with honor and courage throughout life. What about Keepon? Keepon's magical abilities are great, but his style is much too childish. Still, if you must purchase his sort of toy magic, his shop is the place to visit. Well, we can't all be enchantresses. Water is the element of healing in life. I use it on all my magical workings. I was told to ask you about a fruit of compassion. That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you of that which we speak. I will tell you of a time long ago, when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of the male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. I'm going to interrupt this story and put down a trigger warning here for people. There's a reference to sexual violence coming up. So if you need to skip ahead a few minutes or pause the video until you're in a place where you can, it's a fleeting reference. It's not graphic, but it is a reference, and it is about to happen. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try to take advantage of her beauty. One day a man came to her and told her the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. You could be the one to give her back her soul and free her heart from wood. You will try this, hero, will you not? There are 3 things you must give her to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert far too long. You must then tell her about yourself. Remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. The gift of magic is the gift of sacrifice. The gift must be something you gained through hardship and from aiding others. It must also be something from which a plant can gain strength. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you will be able to do this another time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought this story was very tragic and well written when I was a kid. Now that I'm older and I'm a survivor myself, it hurts. It hurts that we can't. I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil this. We can't save her and turn her not into a tree anymore. We can just make her happy again, and I think someone else saves her later. And I don't know why I think or know that. I must have looked it up or something. Why do I know that? I don't know. We'll find out later. But I mean, God, what a raw fucking deal to escape, and someone with magic helps, and they don't help rescue you. They just turn you into a tree. Like, thanks so much. would it have been that much harder to turn the other people into trees? It makes me sad. Yeah. And I gotta also lay down because it kind of irks me now that I'm older and also know better. Are there oppressive societies that force women to wear veils in order to oppress them? Yes, of course. There are oppressive societies that force women to do a lot of things. Is wearing a veil in and of itself oppressive? No. Lots of people choose to wear veils, and it doesn't mean they're secretly or not so secretly being oppressed or owned by their father or having their dreams stifled. I don't know. It kind of feeds into stereotypes about Eastern cultures and Muslim cultures and how, you know, the Americans making this game, we don't wear veils and we're all free and enlightened and not primitive, and you know, it's like it's so much more complicated than that and not that simple. And sit down. So anyway, back to the game. I'll try not to cry at you again. Let's ask about, what was that thing that Keep-On kept talking about? Wit? Do you know anything about that? Oh,
If you seek the Wizard's Institute of Technossery, wit, you will need to use the very thing for which you seek it.
do you know Erasmus by any chance? No? Okay. I honestly can't think about anything else, so we'll just say farewell.
It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime.
Mid-morning. What do we want to do? We did visit Aziza. That's nice. She said, use the very thing for which you seek it. Well, we've already used magic in the streets. We used levitate and force bolt. I don't see how fetch or flame would do any good, or calm or zap. You don't think, is there magic in the streets? There's a magic aura around the door. Well, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That was really loud. Was that loud? So, no big surprise there. What about now? The heck? There's an arrow? Okay. Down? Why is it? Down like this down? Like that doorway? I don't have much magic left. This had better be clear soon. Where are we going? To the left. This is a dead end. A door appears. Huh. Our magic isn't full though. Okay, so it's this alley up here. We can get there again. That's not hard. Let's maybe get some mana pills at some point. Like right now. Let's go get some mana pills. What kind of pills do you sell again? Vigor, healing, poison, mana. Let's just get some of each. Bargain, vigor pills. Because you are such a fine person, for you I will make a special deal. I will sell you 3 doses of the pills at a regular price, and throw in a 4th dose free of charge. There is a special money-back guarantee with every pill I sell. If you die because of a pill, I will gladly refund your money. Okay. Okay, same thing. Bargain, poison, cure, pills, and bargain, mana pills. Did that clear us out? Oops. Where's my poison cure pills? Oh, they're down there. That's weird. The organization of my inventory is weird, and I wish to complain. How's my detect magic? Didn't even bring it up to 80. That's a disappointment. Yes, you may have 8 dinar. 3. Good. 62. He's helping me keep my inventory clean. Can we bargain some dates? Okay. And let's go, this guy offered to arm wrestle with us, and I didn't want to do that because I still wanted to, hero of the cats, huh? Only a cat would call you a hero. Let's arm wrestle. You want to wrestle, huh? Just to make it worth my while to put you in your place. Why don't we make a little wager? Say 1 dinar? Put down your money and we'll play. Oh man, I just got my dinars neat and tidy. Wager dinar. Enter key holds back opponent. Slam bar attempts to slam. Left bar increases pressure applied. Do I have to hold it or just tap it real fast? I'm a good tapper. Your staying power diminished. It sure takes advantage of... Did I run out of stamina? Thanks, pal. Easy money. Well, my vitality went up. But I'm not sure... Not sure I did that right. I would go train with Uhura, but there's Rakesh.
Good day. A most pleasant one for those such as myself who like the heat, although most humans might find it hot. Simba here is more like a lion. He is having a wonderful time.
Can I ask about your leg?
My leg was damaged a long time ago when I tried to fight a demon that was destroying my people. The demon struck me with its poisoned tail. The bone was shattered, and because of the poison, the leg did not heal correctly, even with magic. Oh god, I'm sorry. Apparently you're a paladin. The way of the paladin is to seek to know that which truly is. The paladin strives to learn his own inner nature and that of others. The paladin does whatever needs to be done to bring light to the world. Not for glory, not for gain. The paladin becomes a paladin because it is his will. The will is the very essence of your soul. Huh. Okay. That wasn't really informative, but okay. It's good sometimes to have Simba with Rakesh. Hard to feel like strong warrior when feeding baby. Maybe you and I do some practice with weapons today. By the way, would you like some flowers? I've just been giving these out. These make good salad for dinner. That'd be very kind of you. Okay. Well, they probably would. Dandelions are good eating, or so I'm told. I don't think I personally would like dandelions, but some people love them. Don't watch my weapon. Watch my eyes. Let them show you where I will hit and win. You got a good swing. My shield arm is sore. Excellent. Alright, so we did pretty good. I feel like our stats are going up really slowly, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it is day 3 or whatever, so... We're gonna go back to the inn. And it's midday, and we're gonna rest for, I don't know, an hour. It's mid-afternoon. I don't want to... I don't want to lose track of time, because they said the poet was coming at sunset. Do you give send time? The musician nods and smiles while he plays. Oh, good. Have a few more. Give dinar? Do you like dinars? You have no reason to do that. Okay. Our mana didn't go all the way up because mana doesn't rest the way, doesn't respond as quickly as... Let's go back to the astrologer. Aziza said to talk to him. Welcome. May the stars smile upon you. The stars have very little to say about that, Aziza asked. About the future? If you wish to know your fortune, I will need to know your guiding signs. Tell me about your past and the things you have done. You have lived a most interesting life. I will look into what signs have guided your life thus far and see how they will affect you in the future. This will take many hours, so you will need to come back some other day. Okay. So that's something, I guess. The Palace Plaza does not really have anything for us. The apothecary, the magic shop. I don't know what that sound was, but I know it was a kitten. It's mid-afternoon. I don't want to leave the... Let's, I guess, go fight some more. Sunset... Oh, gosh, now. Well, maybe we can still get some fighting in without it being nighttime. We've got more swinging options with the number keypad now than we had. I mean, look at me just flailing around. Woo! I'm a scary, flaily guy. If I be Griffin, swing high. If I be Ghoul, swing low. Use best attack for a monster. That time we both got workout. Pretty soon I be needing rest. Speaking of... Many monsters live in the desert. You be going there, you need to watch for jackalmen and ghouls at night. During the day you find brigands. Scorpions and pterosaurs are always a problem. Jackals? They not be all that tough, but many jackalmen be wearing down even good fighters. Ghouls be bad magic things, out only at night. They eat the dead, but they will not be picky if they get the chance to eat you. If they claw you, you get cold. Colder you get, slower you move. Too slow, and you will be dead. Then they eat. You need good defenses against them, or they will pick your bones. That sounds great. Brigands be strong fighters, and they will gladly kill you for what you carry if you let them. Scorpions. If you be fighting Scorpion, you must watch the tail. If the tail gets you, then you will be plenty sick, maybe dead, unless you get healing. Block the tail with shield, dodge the claws. It said it didn't have claws when I tried to take the claws. Pterosaur. Pterosaur? This? Dinosaur thing with many claws and teeth. It likes to eat people. Look out when it rears back on tail. It can tear you up if you do not dodge. Also, you said something about a griffin. Strong fighter with claws and beak it be. Tear you to shreds unless you block and fight better. Cool. Sounds fun. Oh. A griffin is a tough fighter, but it seldom attacks humans unless it is attacked. Poetry! Heck yeah! The poet will soon seat, if you will be but seated. Speak, bleh. Alright, poetry. In the month of the serpent, in the year of the Jinn, a shadow passed over the Catatel's inn. Astrologers foretell that doom shall come to dwell, and Shapir shall be but sand upon the wind. Comes a hero from the north, riding on the very air, and this is sign the first, for then to beware. For darkness soon shall fall, and shadow cover all, the city and the ones now living there. The first doom shall be fire, which shall burn the very stone. The next is air, and rocks are overthrown. Earth shall be third, then the final doom heard. The water gone, the city parched like bone. Unless the one called hero is a hero true indeed, who comes to help the city in its need, then we'll face the depths of doom in the darkness of the tomb. From the elemental's master we are freed. I have a lot of questions. Especially how you rhyme bone and gone. Here is lemon chicken with garlic and lamb stewed with herbs. Eat it in good health. Thank and eat. Fortunately, heroes never get belly aches. Stand. Let's go talk to the poet Omar. I am the poet, teller of tales, that all might hear. Speaker of speeches, weaver of words for all Shapir. Giver of gossips, writer of rhymes, narrator of news. I am called Omar, teacher of truths to all now near. The poet is a source of information and entertainment for the land. Companion, conscience, ready to defend. Teller to those that they may comprehend. A man of pride, yet sits he by my side. A person I am pleased to call my friend. The poet, may his poems be praised, is most flattering in his assessment of me. I am but his follower. Can we ask about doom? Upon that question, I would further ponder. For guidance, I suggest that thee seek yonder. The poet Omar, may his words be ever heard, has no answer for you. Okay, elementals? Thing of magic shaped by magic spell, unleashed upon the land by wizard fell. Half-life thing that hates all things alive, chaos loosed and in destruction thrive. Elementals are formed by a magic spell and gain in power as they destroy. Can we ask about Shapir? From the mountains whose tips touch the stars, to the city streets filled with bazaars, to the deserts of flowing golden sand, a tapestry of art across the land. The beauty of this land must be experienced to truly appreciate it. What about Razir? The darkness has touched her and has turned aside all things of light that once did there abide. Razir is left to crumble in despair, thus wickedness and folly now reside. But in the doer's arrogance and pride, the light grows ever stronger now outside. A hero strives to force the darkness back, and into morning shall be Razir's guide. The city of Razir has been overcome by darkness, yet there shall be a hero to return her to the light. You may ask, what is a hero? Yet the answer is very clear. He's the one that faces fear when the darkness gathers near. A hero will brave the very darkness for the needs of others. The darkness gathers, and a man then strives to do evil to another. Darkness thrives. The darkness smiles, and those it gathers fight, delighting darkness as it takes their lives. Darkness delights in doing evil. Paladins? A paladin travels where his conscience leads, quietly helping others with their needs, not for glory, neither then for gain. Good alone shall be the judge he heeds. A paladin goes wherever there is need and obeys only true justice and goodness. Do you guys know that lion? Rasha Rakesh Satarna, it has been said, is a lion in the soul as in the head. Denying glory, walks where heart has led, a ruler who now rules himself instead. Rakesh has walked a path that few can follow. He is more a man than many men. That might not be a compliment to a Liontar, you know. I don't know. Poems? A poem is but words used in a different way, in which the meaning is far more than words can say. A poem goes beyond the mere meaning of its words to express the deeper truths within it. Well, it also should rhyme sometimes. I guess it does rhyme sometimes. And it doesn't have to rhyme. It is said that in Shapir there is an inn, that in all the world you will not find its twin. The food is fine when there you care to dine, most excellently run by Kata kin. The Kata's Tail Inn is unexcelled in its food and entertainment. Stars. Ask about us. I don't know. We're done. I had enough poem for one night. 1 hour. Just to get our stamina back. Hi. Hello. Hi. Not all of our magic, unfortunately. The night is still young. That's right. Got the whole night ahead of us. If you're exploring the desert, you should visit the dervish at the oasis. Where is the oasis? The oasis is a place in the desert where there's life-giving water. It is 5 Skaran links to the south and 3 Skaran links to the east from the town overlook. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. The dervish lives in the desert to the south. He knows everything that goes on in the desert. Well, now that we have a Saurus, I'm not afraid of going out to the desert. So let's go... They said 3 and then 5? We can do that. Quit touching my keyboard. 1. And they said that the Saurus would help me fight. That they'd come to my aid in battle, which is kick-ass. I want to fight from a Saurus. I'll have to be careful swinging my sword. I don't want to hurt him by accident. The fuck? Where did my stars go? Just waggle your eyebrows at me. You were supposed to help, not throw me and run off. Oh, the stars are doing... Oh, hello, hi. Freedom is like temper. How so? Only valued when lost. Huh. Get water. You take a deep drink of the warm but refreshing water. You check and realize that your water skins are also full. Do you have a whirl? Difference between beard and world is one whirls around tree, the other twirls around me. The oasis looks blue and cool. You're not so sure about the character attached to the palm tree. Cool, maybe. The guy looks like he's been in the desert too long. Judging by the way his beard's attached to the palm, this guy must really like it here. Hero business is like eating peanuts. Oh look, he's drinking. The reflection of the stars proves he's not a vampire. Can I have some of your beard? You take a small piece of the dervish's beard and put it carefully away. You are getting tired. Desert? A wise man could survive, where a fool will perish. Magic? Magic is like water. Without it, Shapir is like sand. Oasis? Oasis is like wise saying, because both seem shallow, but are very deep. Yeah, okay. We're leaving. Thank you for your beard. I don't want to say you're helpful because you weren't.
What is that? That's the scorpion and the dragon. Okay. So that's cool. There's like a... Whoa! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, kill it, kill it. Haha, you have bested the Jackalman. 16 centaur, 94, or dinar, 94 centimes. Where's our guy? Waggle your eyebrows at me. Weapon use is going up. Communication went up. Not sure why. It's the middle of the night. Dismount. She said to give water. The water, as you pour it out onto the ground, quickly sinks into the soil and vanishes. And then you're supposed to tell about yourself? You start to tell the plant about yourself and your adventures. You mention how much you wish to be a hero and how hard it has been to become one. You then tell her about your experiences in Spielberg with the Dryad and how you aided her by getting the seed of the spore-spitting Spirea. You tell about how and why you came to Shapir, about all the friends you have made in this land of Shapir, and all the fun you have had here. Finally, you mention that you are giving her water as a simple act of kindness, that it might ease her thirst. She turned to look at us. And we're gonna say farewell for now. And yeah. I would like very much to we've got 4 ghoul claws. Did he give us 15 for those or 20? I don't remember. I think it was 15 for claws. Whoa. So, one thing they said about Sauruses was that they could go home from anywhere. Your Saurus's natural homing instinct quickly sets you on the right path. So that's cool. If we're ever like lost in the desert, I guess we could use that. So that's a reason enough to keep him, despite the fact that he's kind of pointless. Doesn't help in battle. But he does bring us home, so that's cool. Thanks for putting him up, dude. I feel like I should throw him a dinar. Like tip, you know. It is the middle of the night. Hero friend, a most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave. What? Fire? Day is dawning. That doesn't make any sense. Hello, kitty. The Kata merchants could not set up in the plaza outside because of the fire this morning. What fire? Huh. Fire sale today. I sell you real wood burned by real fire elemental. Be first on your block to own a this. It's hot, it's red, it's something you cook with. It burned my stand down. The fire elemental, he burned it down this place. I guess he likes souvenirs. Okay. Let's go, get some water. And let's go talk to Harik.
Have you seen the fire elemental? It is magic of the most marvelous kind, so very beautiful, the dancing flames. If I but had such a creature at my command, the pills I would make. Watch this. See how the flame reacts to the incense? Fire is attracted to the things it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for a fire elemental. Now I must get back to my work. If you see something which interests you, let me know. Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man, a marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Very well. If it will save the city, you may take the incense. Now I can continue with my experiments. 90 dinar. Kick ass. Wow. So, there's apparently a fire elemental shaped like a man burning this southern plaza, although we didn't see it. But that's our understanding. Let's go turn on our dervish beard. Give beard. You uncurled me some whirl from the dervish? Oh, fabulous day! Hurroo, hooray! Here's the dinars that I must pay. I don't suppose you know anything about the fire elemental. The fire elemental has a weakness for water. He lives in the fast lane, so you'll have to get him restrained if you want to make him remain so that you can get him contained. To get the flame to smother, don't ask me. Go ask another. Do you guys know anything about the fire elemental? Such a destructive thing in the plaza means a terrible loss of business and lives. When water is thrown at it, the thing of fire merely leaps away. Let's go see if the money changer's back. She's not. Silly clowns. Off. And we'll go talk to Aziza. She does magic, right? So she'll know. Welcome, Aaron. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Shall we share tea? Yes. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? Can we tell her about the plant that we gave her water? It is wise of you to have told me that. The more information I have, the better I can judge things. Well, I don't think she listened. Perhaps it would be well to show you, as well as tell you, about such things. The essence of fire is hunger. As long as there is something nearby to burn, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plaza. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but the elemental of fire will avoid water by moving away from its source. Unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from open plazas where there is much it can burn, to a more confined area, you will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. Oops. Shit. I didn't... God damn it. I didn't mean to fight. I don't know how that happened. She teleported us out. Which is fair. If someone tried to fight me, I'd teleport them out of my house too. But that wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to ask about container. Did I hit F instead of A? Ask about and fight instead of... No, yes. Ask about fire elemental. Okay. Ask about contained. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, then it will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the element, such as water skin for water. Once the elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use as he pleases.
So, they said that you can weaken flame with water, and then it behaves as a magical flame. And that the container should be something that is appropriate for holding and using it. We have a lamp. I've been thinking we could, light it and carry it around with it. There it is again. Why do I keep doing that? Because I'm... So maybe we should try to shove it in the lamp. Seems kind of wrong to put it in a being in a lamp, because I've seen Aladdin. I know how unhappy the genie was. But they also said that elementals don't have feelings or thoughts. They're just mindless little destructive hate baubles. Which they probably say that about genies too. But maybe it's true. A door appears. Open door. You're not close enough to a door. You're not close enough to a door. Why isn't it opening? Oh, well, it's a magic door. So we would need to cast open. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Look at that. So that is going to have to wait until the next video, because we're a little shy of the hour mark, but we're not so shy that we can get through the wizard area. But we can stop and take a look. So you can see, wow, it's gorgeous, right? It's this long, vast hallway or bridge, or I'm not sure what that is, ramp. It looks like the sides are just black nothingness, emptiness, possibly a cave. And there's all these portraits of people. That's Erasmus. Recognize him. That's Zara from the first game, who sold us our spells. And that is Aziza, who has been helping us with talking about elementals. So don't recognize all the others, but we do have those. So when we come back in the next video, we will get to see the Wizards Institute of Technocracy. Technocracy? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for being with me through this, for watching these videos. My name is Anna Mardal, and this is Quest for Glory 2. And I will see you in the next video, and we will speak with wizards. Hopefully they will be slow to anger and not quick. But we'll find out next time. Bye-bye.